Fox Carolina First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Kendra Kent.
Well, we can continue to track Hurricane Lee, and this is something we're going to be doing for about a week. I mean, this is going to be a while before it's even going to come anywhere near the United States. Right now, it's a Category 1 hurricane. As we zoom in, you can really see the intensification here. The purple colors in the center indicating lots of convection, a lot of thunderstorm activity, and that's the same thing as convection, really. It just means a lot of rising air, a lot of unstable atmosphere there. That's continuing to help it build in strength, and it's likely going to be a major hurricane. Now, that part we're confident in. Now, the part that's a little trickier will be when this storm begins its northerly push. Now, notice that the computer models are in fairly good agreement in the beginning, but then they start to split a little bit as it starts to make that northerly turn. But the good news is the vast majority of computer models are taking that turn well before it can make it to the United States. So let's take a look at exactly what we're talking about here when it comes to the intensification of the storm. We've got a very warm Atlantic. In fact, some of the buoys out there, 86 degrees. That means that, all you really need is 80 degrees. When you're talking mid 80-degree water temperatures out there, that is going to give this storm so much energy. Even other buoys out there that are in this cone of uncertainty, where it's likely going to be moving in the mid 80s as well, and even around 85 degrees water temperature north of Hispaniola. So this storm's going to have plenty of fuel, of food, if you will, to stay alive and to stay strong. So that's one thing that we're fairly confident about, is this will likely be a Category 3 or 4 hurricane as it's moving north of Hispaniola and at least making a motion toward the U.S. before it takes that northerly trek. Of course, you'll want to check in on The Morning News from 4:30 to 10 a.m. for the latest on your forecast as you get up, and then Access Carolina and the 11 o'clock midday newscast. They'll have more on the track. Of course, that will be getting brand new updates, and we've actually got one coming up a little later on too. So stick around and I'll have much more on Lee and our local forecast.